So last night at around 4:30 a.m. their time, a man in Potomac, Maryland was shot in his own home while being served a red flag warrant. This is something that to me is pretty concerning. It's something to me that kind of like makes me fearful. Now, this is something that is kind of concerning. It's something that we've seen happen before. And I think this situation is also going to be very interesting and something that I wanted you guys to be aware of. I apologize if this video quality is a little bit lower than my normal standards. I literally just woke up right now and saw this, and it's just something that I really wanted you guys to be aware of. Because like many of you probably, I live in a state with red flag laws, and this is something that I think we need to be aware of, and we need to understand the risks of living in states with these kind of laws. So let me just read a couple things that I saw on Instagram, just of some like news links and whatnot. So while the situation might be ever changing, I'm just going to read some information that I've been able to glean from it, but we will see more as more information comes out. This is going to be under investigation, I'm sure, but here's a quick little quote. The police had obtained a search warrant for the home. However, the search warrant makes no mention of any imminent threat to law enforcement or the community. No resident of the home had any criminal record, the statement said. So let's just think about that for a second. No one that lived in the home that SWAT teams raided had any sort of criminal record. There was no prior history, and there was no proven act of violence or threat of violence from anyone within the home on anyone in the community. That's something to really think about, because this is something that a man minding his own business may have just been gunned down by police in a midnight raid because of a red flag law. Now, let's think about this for context for me. I'm in California. Here's the kind of people that could file a red flag law against me and have people kick in my door at the middle of the night. Anyone I work with, any of my coworkers that are supervisors above me, anyone that works at a school that I go to, any of my family members, anyone that lives in the same home as me, basically anyone that's in any way close to you in any way whatsoever can file a red flag law. Oh, and police officers can also file red flag laws, but they don't even really need to know you, but whatever. So these red flag laws are concerning because people multiple times now have been shot while having done nothing wrong or having not been proven guilty in any court of law. So is this an open invitation for the police to just shoot you in your own home? It's starting to seem like it. I'm not trying to tell you to do anything with this. I am still under the impression that there's going to be more to come from this. But right now, what it seems like happened is basically a man minding his own goddamn business in his home in the middle of the night was raided by SWAT teams and was shot. Now, was the man armed while being raided by SWAT? I mean, I'm going to say I think there's a pretty good likelihood of it. I mean, if someone kicks down my door, I don't give a shit who announces it. If someone kicks down my door in the middle of the night, I'm not going to be all there. I'm going to immediately grab my gun because I'm going to be thinking that someone is in there meaning to kill me. And SWAT teams in the middle of the night showing up armed are probably not there to negotiate with you. So it's just one of those things, like, are you prepared for a situation like that? I'm not saying that I want you to do anything. I'm just saying, how do you maybe prevent this from happening to you? How do we prevent this from happening to other people? How do we prepare if we aren't able to prevent this? So there's going to be a lot to learn from this as time goes on. I just wanted you to be aware of it because a man was shot in his own home having done nothing wrong. So I'll let you be the judge. I'll be posting links down below. If anything else comes out, feel free to post links below and I will pin them in the pinned comment so this can kind of be a further updated thing. Like I said, I just woke up and I wanted to make this video and share it with you guys because I think it's important.